Hola, inauni, odabo, ekaro, otutuoma, whatever that meant. I am always this elated, this excited to have you join me in yet another episode of Living Your Dreams. So how are we all doing? I hope it's been a fantastic week so far. So today I want us to talk about the cost of success. What is the price for success? Success, just like every other thing, has a price, right? So what is the price for success? I just want you to think back a little bit. What price have you paid for where you are today? If you don't feel like you're where you really want to be, then it probably means that you haven't really done the work that it will require to get you to where you want to go. Success is almost always commensurate, with the work that you put in. So how much work are you putting in, and are you where you want to be? If not, then put in the work it will require. If you are, then tell us about the work that you put in. Yeah, it usually takes a toll on every successful. Success has a price, and its price is expensive, right? So today I want us to quickly run through 7 costs of success. The most common one of them all is late night. You must have heard me say before, I said it a lot of times, I don't sleep for more than 4 hours in a day. If I get good sleep, then I probably sleep for 5 hours in a day. Like that's like luxury. The days I sleep for 5 hours is like luxury. I don't sleep for more than 4 hours. What I still cannot wrap my head around is how you can go to sleep and shut your eyes and sleep comfortably when the work is not done. Literally, the only time I sleep is when my system shuts down on its own. And then I'm up in just a couple of hours because I have to carry on with the work that I need to do, right? So success, late night is one of the major costs of success. Like, sleep less, do more work, take advantage of your youthful age, because you will not have as much strength in your old age. So take advantage now, put in all the work. Sometimes they say, oh, you work so hard, you work so hard. I'm like, when do you want me to work so hard? Like when I'm old, when I'm 50, when I'm 60? This is the time where I can and I will put in all the work that it will require me to get to where I want to go, right? Another cost of success is early mornings. Of course, if you sleep late at night because you had work to be done and your system shuts down automatically, at some point when you've had just about enough rest, you know that the work is still not completed. You have to wake up really early and get to it and just dig in and keep working till you get there, right? Another cost of success, this one I've personally experienced, is very few friends. I used to have lots of friends, but somehow they just all disappeared. It was like they went into thin air. It was like, I don't know, they just went away. So yeah, the problem was I never ever had the time to reciprocate a visit. I never ever had the time to reciprocate. So it began to seem like, this one said, what is she feeling like? Who is she forming for? Do you understand? And over time, I tried to explain, but over time, I realized that there was no point explaining. Like they probably would not get it, and stuff. So yeah, having very few friends is one of, the biggest cost for me as well. And being misunderstood, of course, when they feel like, oh, she's feeling like a big girl, when they start to think all sorts of things in their heads, they misunderstand you. Sometimes I even see people, I honestly do not recognize them, but they just attach it to success. They're like, it's because of this, it's because of that. Had she been away in castle, would she say she doesn't know me? Like, I really do not recognize you. You have no idea the number of things that are working in my head. You might see me smiling, but you have no idea the work I'm doing, the mental work I am doing. So I might not recognize you. Like, it breaks my head every time people say I form. Like, I see them and I pretend I don't know them. Like, I probably in my head, I'm even trying to process, I think I know this person, but I can't remember either your name or I can't remember where, and I don't want to come forward and look stupid. So I'm there in my head thinking, where could this be? Could it be in high school? Could it be at the university? Could it have been at this organization or that organization? I'm there trying to process, and maybe you just walk past, and in my head I'm like, okay, maybe it's just a lookalike. If the person really knows me, the person will probably say hello, and I'm there processing in my head, just thinking all these things, and the person walks past me, and then the next thing you hear is that one. She acted as if she didn't know me, but why the hell did you not say hello to me? If you recognize me and you probably even knew my name and my last name and my everything, and you know when I was even born, why did you then say hello to me? You know, people just read meanings to unnecessary. It's really annoying. That's another price I honestly have had to pay. You know, I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm like, okay, what if I get where I want to be? Like, what will be the stories like? You know, it's crazy really, but it's one of the price you have to pay. Yeah. And I'm feeling overwhelmed. Oh my God, some days you're like, there are a million things you have yet undone that you have to do, and you're just overwhelmed. It's crazy. And I got to a point like, I needed help. You know, I had to just sought for an assistant, and then I got a lot of people that, you know, were working with me and stuff like that, so it kind of reduced the workload. But even at that, you know, the mental work, like, you cannot delegate, you still will have to do it yourself, so sometimes it's really overwhelming. That's another cost of success. Yeah. And then sometimes you even question your sanity. Questioning your sanity will be number 6, right? You question yourself, like, am I okay? You know, there are days of like, when I hear about mental health, I need to check my mental health. Am I sane? You know, some days it's crazy. It's see, success is painful. The price for success is painful. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's never going to come easy. Like, it doesn't just fall from heaven. Yeah, there has to be work that needs to be done. Like, I was listening to the radio this morning, and I'm a big fan of Human Rights Radio and the show Brekete Family. And the ordinary president said, you know, a lazy man who is waiting for God's blessings, you know, and is on his bed praying for the blessing of God, praying, Father, let your blessing come, you know. And he asked his audience, he said, how is a bag of money, how heavy is a bag of money? Has anybody worked in a bank before, in a strong room? Do you know those bags of money? Do you know how heavy they get? And then somebody shouted, oh, they are very heavy. And then he says, okay. It was so funny. And then he says, okay. And then he says, you lazy man, lying on your bed, praying for money to fall from heaven. Oh my God. He said that one day, he said that one day, that heavy bag of money will follow you while you're lying. And the heavy bag of money will follow you while you're lying on your bed, and then your family will use the money for your burial, because the money will kill you. I'm sorry. Because the money will kill you, so they will use the money for your burial. Like, it was the most hilarious thing I ever heard. Like, how does he even think of these things? You know, how does he even come up with them? He said, as heavy as the bag of money is that you've been praying for, the money will just follow you and it will kill you, and your family will use the money for your burial. You know, crazy, right? But then success has a price, and you have to pay the price. You cannot be like the lazy man who is praying for money. Don't let the money fall on you, okay? So you won't have to use the money for your burial, okay? So yeah, pay the price of success. And then finally, which is number 7, is you are your own cheerleader. Like I always tell everybody, I have enough ginger. I don't need your cheering. Like, if it comes, fantastic. It doesn't come, all good. Like, I am my biggest cheerleader. Who do you think is going to cheer you more than you? Like, if you can't even cheer yourself, then you have a big problem. You have a big problem. Like, it doesn't look good, it will get better. Keep cheering yourself. Keep telling yourself what them. Celebrate little successes. Like, you have a to-do list today. You were supposed to do 5 things, and you did all 5. Celebrate yourself. Yes, I did everything. To-do list. Celebrate your successes, okay? Until I come your way next week, it's bye for now. Mwah.